Good morning, Year 4, and welcome to Thursday's maths lesson. Here are the answers to yesterday's questions. I'll go through a few of them, and as always, if you had any particular questions that you found tricky or you can't work out where you've gone wrong, please do go into the Purple Mash blog and put a question on there. That question will remain private, so no one else will see that you've asked that question, only the teachers, and one of them will be able to then go through the answer with you. So let's look at the first question. Hardeep's dad buys a big bottle of fabric softener for £6.75. He pays with two £5 notes. How much change does he get? So I know in this question that the whole amount, the total amount, is this two £5 notes, which is £10. So I'm drawing a part whole model. The whole amount that we have is £10. That's how much Hardeep pays with. And he uses part of that £10 to pay £6.75 for the fabric softener. So we have part of the bar model labelled £6.75, and we don't know what the remaining part is. We don't know how much change he gets. So the calculation that we'll work out is £10, take away £6.75, and that's £3.25. And as usual in a word problem, we've written that in a sentence. He gets £3.25 change. That's the other part of the £10. So we've got the two parts on the bottom and the whole on the top. The next question, well, you can see that we've got a comparison bar model in the answer for this. Mrs. Lewis spends £37.50 at the supermarket. So straight away, we know what Mrs. Lewis has spent. We can draw that bar model, £37.50. She spends £8.25 less than Mr. K. How much does Mr. K spend? So we don't know how much Mr. K has spent. We draw a bar model for him. We know that his bar model is going to be bigger because Mrs. K spends less than him. So Mr. K's bar model, we don't know the amount. We know that Mrs. Lewis has spent £37.50 and she's spent £8.25 less than Mr. K. So Mr. K's bar model is £37.50 up to this point, and then the additional £8.25 more than Mrs. Lewis. So we add those two amounts together, £37.50 plus £8.25, which gives us £45.75. Therefore, we know that Mr. K spends £45.75. So hopefully you were able to work your way through these questions. Just pause the video and check the rest of your answers on Purple Polish to see if you can work out where you've gone wrong. And as I mentioned, if you can't see that, then please do go onto the blog and ask us a question about any particular answers. Pause the video again and check these answers. And then we move on to today's lesson. So what I'd like you to do today is have a look back through all of the work that we've done this week. If there was anything that you're not sure about, you can go and re-watch the video and maybe have a go at a question again. There are also challenging activities on a separate PowerPoint on the school website where we apply lots of the learning that we've carried out over the last couple of weeks on money, some problem solving, some reasoning, some challenges. Once you've completed all that and you're happy with everything, there's a variety of problem solving, maths journal, challenging practice, and some of the review and revision questions that you would find in your practice book at the end of a unit. So there's a whole variety of them. I'd like you to work through them. Now there are quite a few questions where you will really need to pay attention to all of the language and the words in that. For example, some bottles of shampoo are on offer. Peter's aunt needs to buy 6 bottles for her hairdresser's salon. How much does she spend? And then we have a picture which shows that the bottles of shampoo are £5.60 each. We also have a little bit of additional information down here. Buy 2, get 1 free. So it's not just a simple case of working out how much 6 bottles of shampoo will cost. You've really got to think about what this means. So make sure that you read all of the word questions, read them through twice and go through them a step at a time. So we've got challenging practice, problem solving, This question in particular is quite tricky, so take your time to read through that one. Then we've got the maths journal that just shows you know how to work up through a word problem. And then we go into the review and the revision questions. So there are a variety of word problems, of addition, subtraction, and obviously we will have the answers tomorrow. So give those a go. Quite a bit to get through, and good luck.